This is my shave review follow-up to my lather review of the Arko shaving stick. So Arko it comes in a stick and it's from Turkey, and this weighs 75 grams, which is roughly 2.5 ounces, and this runs like $2.50. So this is about $1 an ounce, which is literally half the price of most of the shaving soaps I use. So it's definitely a very good deal. Like I said, this is from Turkey, and it's been around for decades, maybe even 100 years. I'm not sure exactly the history, but I know this has been around for a long time. I think the packaging has been the same the whole time. And like I mentioned in the lather review, the ingredients are, well, the first one is potassium tallowate, which is a tallow-based soap that's saponified with potassium hydroxide. So it's really nice. It's a tallow-based soap. In terms of mass-produced products, that have tallow as a base in there. There's Arko, I think it's Williams Mug Shaving Soap, and Cella or Sella, the Italian one, and maybe Mitchell's Wool Fat. But I don't really know in terms of mass-produced soaps how many tallow ones there are out there, but I don't think that there's that many. So alongside tallow in here, there's potassium stearate, which is stearic acid, palm kernel oil with sodium hydroxide, water, glycerin, coconut oil, EDTA, and a bunch of other ingredients in here. There are some preservatives in here, I believe, and stabilizers. So I took this shave soap, it is a little bit of a softer soap, and pressed it into this jar here. You can see it's a really brilliant white. It's just literally perfectly white. So I just pressed it in here. This was no problem whatsoever. So I'm going to shave with it. And the scent of this, it just smells like straight up soap. And when I think of soap, this is what I think of. So there are more pleasing scents to shave out there with, in my opinion, but it's fine. It smells like soap. So I just got a shower. I rinsed out my face in the shower, and so my facial hair is also nice and hydrated. I've had my brush soak in here. This is my Badger & Blade Essential Boar Hair. It's a 22mm boar knot. It's made by Omega. Just wanted to wet my face, keep it nice and hydrated. So I've got my boar hair brush here. Just gonna knock out the extra water. This puck or the soap in here is just dry. I'm gonna load it up. So that did load up very, very easily. You can see it's just filled up here. And what I'm looking for is that it's just kind of shoved in between all the bristles here, this thicker stuff, not the foamy, lathery stuff on the outside, the suds. I want that. So my face is wet. I'm going to go to a face lather. So you can see it's a really nice dense lather. It was really easy to face lather. Nice and thick on here. There's plenty in the brush. Just kind of spreading it out here. Really nice. I'm being careful here. I don't want to get this into my mouth. Some of the other ones like coconut and stuff, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as toxic as this. That soap smell, I don't want to taste that. It was nice. Really good lather there. The scent is just, if I was to be shaving, I'd rather shave with something that smells really, really nice, and this just smells like soap. So I'm using my Merkur 34C with a feather blade. It's either the second or third shave with this blade. I think it's the third. So it should be good to go. And just gonna get started. This is doing a really nice job. It's actually a really nice to shave with. It's a really slick soap. It's a nice dense lather. It's kind of what I expect from tallow soaps. Just get a really thick cushion on there. This has, and it's plenty slick. Doing a nice job, even in my sensitive areas here underneath my lips and on my neck here. Kind of my test for seeing if the lather is lasting is checking this last quadrant that I shave, and as you can see, there's plenty of lather there. Alright, first pass, feels great. Actually, I'm feeling back here on my face, and it's a good amount of lather left behind. I wouldn't mind touching up an area, or not lather, but slickness on my face. It's actually shocking. Arko does have a really, really strong following. Lots of guys who just love it. Definitely can understand why. plenty of lather left in the brush there. Just reapply it for the second one. You don't have to get in between all the hairs because those long hairs are gone after your first pass. I can get back these areas here. There's plenty of protection. So there's lots of lather left over here, and it's doing a great job protecting. Sometimes with tallow-based soaps, if you add in water or mess with the lather at all, they get angry and they'll just dissipate into nothing. This one, as I'm letting it sit, it's dissipating a little bit more, but it's really doing a great job. Just my cleanup pass. See how much lather's left. There's plenty there. It's starting to look a little bit foamy. I don't know if you can see that there. Some bigger bubbles, but I think it's okay. So all I'm doing with this cleanup pass, I'm feeling around my face of areas that I've missed and just quickly getting them. I have sensitive skin, and if I'm not getting good protection on this cleanup pass, I can really tell, especially with a feather blade in there, and this is doing just fine. Alright, feels good. That cleanup pass went really smoothly. Plenty of lather left. You can see here it's not dissipating in my hand, it's just doing fine. Alright, I'm going to get cleaned up for some final comments. Alright, so that was just my full shave with the Arko shaving stick. It's a shaving stick made in Turkey. It's been around for a long time. It's tallow based. And that was a really nice shave. And I've actually got left behind. This has some preservatives in there and some other additives, like some less natural ingredients, chemicals and stuff. And usually those dry me out. Like with Proraso, it leaves me really dried out, especially it's really cold outside today, low humidity. It's like in the 10s today. This feels great. I've actually got a lot of protection left behind. I'm really shocked. It gave a really, really nice shave. Good post-shave protection. That's really nice. I'm really happy with this Arko thing. The only thing I don't like, which is actually a deal breaker for me, is the scent. It just smells like soap. Like when there's so many great shaving scents out there, bayrum, sandalwood, lime, coconut, just anything out there. And this just smells like soap. It's just, shaving's a really fun experience for me, and that's just a deal breaker. It's very subjective. Just for me, this doesn't do it. I just probably wouldn't use that as an everyday shave, but definitely keep it around because that's great. And when it comes in a stick, it's easy to travel with. There's no problem with TSA if you're flying somewhere because it's just a little stick. It's not liquid or anything. Some shave creams I've had trouble with in the past. Anyway, this feels great. Really great shave. The scent just doesn't get there for me. It's really cheap. It's a couple bucks, like $2-3 you can get it for, even $1 some places. So, I think it's worth giving it a shot because it's so cheap. And if you like it, keep it. I'll definitely keep it around, but that scent, no way. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.